Hey guys, welcome back to Daniel's Tech World here on YouTube. So I thought I would do a video today about a potential purchasing option for that's a little bit out of the box. And that is using Amazon Japan. Amazon Japan is amazon.co.jp. For those who haven't used international Amazon marketplaces before, they're kind of amazing. They're basically Amazon localized to a specific country. So the reason that Amazon Japan in particularly stands out to me as a good place to buy optical, and I've just placed an order from them, is because it's a lot of media, optical media is made in Asia. And some manufacturers, particularly Sony, are actually based in Japan. So I was looking for the famous quad layer Blu-rays that can hold 128 gigs. These are the biggest Blu-rays that are that have been made and commercially available to the best of my knowledge. There have been prototypes with higher capacities, but 128 gigs is quad layer. 100 gig, which is BDXL, is 3 layers, tri-layer. And just before you think of buying these, you should make sure that your driver and reader, or more realistically, your driver, your burner, can support writing onto the 4-layer Blu-rays. So I put into the search bar, as you can see, delivery to the US. You're also able to change your currency from the yen, which is really confusing because it's one of those big currencies where, $50 is like, I don't know, 8,000 yen or something. So you can change that into USD and search. So they also have a nice little international shipping eligible button here on the left, as you can see. So you're able to do that. So let's just take a look at some of the options that I found. So this is the 128 gig Blu-rays. And this is kind of what you'll see. I don't live in the US, but where I live and I buy from Amazon.com, this is a very common issue whereby the delivery is so much that it kind of makes it less worthwhile to buy on Amazon. But just for an example, this one isn't atrocious. You can get a 10-pack of these 128 gig Blu-rays made by Sony. The packaging will be in Japanese, as you can see. But the price of these is $56 for 10, which works out, of course, to $6 a disc. And the shipping is $23. So I think there's something that I do try to avoid is shipping stuff crazy distances. And this seems like a very unsustainable supply chain to me, shipping all the way from Japan to the US. But if you did want to do it, your bill would come to about $80, I guess, for 10. But it could be fun if you like to get really obscure products. So I just searched around for like different products that are of interest to me. So they actually have M discs for sale as well. They have the verbatim M discs, but in this case, it wouldn't really make much sense to buy them from Amazon Japan. There's a filter on the left here for international shipping eligible, which you can use to speed up the process of finding products that will actually ship. They do have Blu-rays as well. So, for example, this and some of the media is really cheap. One of these weird translations is they seem to refer to discs as sheets a lot. Like this is a 50 disc spindle, so they call it 50 sheets, which I think is kind of an endearing translation. So you might need to double check, but like for this verbatim product, 50 25 gig Blu-rays for $14 is actually kind of a bargain. That's a really good price for a verbatim Blu-ray. And okay, so the shipping's going to be $27, so you're going to get what, $40 round. It's okay, less good, but you could still stock up. And for those who are looking to explore the world of Asian-made media, most of the stuff we get in the West is made in Asia. So this is just a different way of approaching the market and finding stuff maybe a little bit further up the supply chain. Here's another interesting one I just found. Dual layer Blu-rays. You might need to whip out Google Translate to figure out what the product descriptions are if you don't read if like me you don't read Japanese, but it's pretty easy to do that with the Google Translate extension. And you can see this is a 10-pack of BDR-DL, so the dual layer ones, 10-pack for $13, which I would again say is a very solid deal. and just but then you have to add the shipping. So be interested to hear the experiences of folks who are who've done this before. As I said, I've just placed a test order, and it will be intriguing to get some Blu-rays all the way from Japan.